Okay, says live on my end.
Mm-hmm.
You good to go, Aaron?
Yep, good to go.
All right. Hello and welcome back to the College Cheese Podcast, episode 105. We're back after we missed last week because of an emergency. Yeah, my dad sliced his hand open. So, well, not like part of his hand. Yo, what's up, Nate?
Hey.
What up?
Yeah, like I literally just started, so you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, episode 105, we're back. We missed last week because of an emergency because I had to take my dad to urgent care because he cut his hand. But it's fine. Everything's good. He went to get his stitches taken out today. But anyway, as always, I'm your host, Al, and joining me is everybody. Joe's here.
Hey.
Nate's here.
You.
Aaron's here.
R.
Complete with eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
Get well soon, buddy. Hopefully your eye heals up. Yeah, we got some stuff. We got quite a few things that we can chat about this week. First thing I want to mention is something that literally was announced last Tuesday. We probably would have found out about it if on the air if we were doing a show, because what was it? It was South by Southwest, right? But anyway, yeah. Master Chief Collection coming to PC with Halo Reach. It's great. And I remember I was telling Joe I was literally sitting there in the medical room, and I was just on my phone, and I saw on Twitter, I saw the announcement and stuff, and I got stupid excited. I'm like, I have to tell somebody. I was like, I can't tell my dad. He ain't gonna care.
So you started telling the nurse and the nurse's aides, and
I was, because they were stitching my dad's hand up, and I was literally like thinking to myself, I'm like, I really hope they don't notice how excited I am, and because they'll ask. And then it's like, what's going on over there? I'm like, Master Chief Collection is coming to Steam.
Happy day, right? Happy day.
It's a great day. Yo, because it's Halo. Without Halo 5, but it's fine because I didn't care for Halo 5 very much. But anyway.
Yeah. Apparently it's going to be one game at a time.
Yeah. Just a little weird, but I can deal with that, I guess.
Just one at a time?
Yeah. From what I read, we're first getting the multiplayer portion of Reach.
Nice.
And don't know when. But they're going to be having the campaign, firefight, and stuff like that as an addition later.
So we're getting Master Chief Collection complete, but then the DLCs are separate.
I guess?
Because wasn't Master Chief Collection 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yep, and then they added ODST later as a gift.
So then we're getting in that order, but just probably a little sped up.
Have they said that we're getting Reach first, or is it we're getting one first?
They said we're getting the multiplayer portion of Reach first.
Okay.
So I guess they're doing it in like chronological order.
I mean, it's Reach. It's Reach multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the best out of all.
The best. Yep.
I mean, I liked 4. I mean, Reach is still best, but 4 was pretty good. I liked 4 because I was good at it.
Wait, which one had the web work customization? Was that Reach or was that 4?
That was 4.
Okay.
So do you switch your vote, Aaron? Do you like 4 better?
I liked both.
Yeah, they were both good.
I can't really.
Yeah,
because Reach lets you be elites.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With their big heads and their hitboxes.
Bigger hitboxes.
But yeah, it's Halo.
That was the one where I got the Hayabusa helmet, right?
No, that was 3.
That was 3.
Oh, okay.
The noob armor, the noob set, isn't that what they call it? That's what they called it, right?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
I've heard that a few places, but yeah. I was like, is it though? Because to get the Hayabusa armor, you had to collect all the skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the set you always saw online because it was the coolest, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
But what I didn't get was the chest piece with the sword on the back. The sword actually has a hitbox. So your hitbox is extended.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let me just open the Slack here. Let's see. Yo, speaking of Hayabusa, yo, DLA6 Core Fighters is out.
Nice.
So I know most of us have it. What are the core characters?
They are Kasumi, Hitomi, Diego, and Bess.
Oh, okay.
So they're not just the 4 ninjas this time. They're actually a varied cast.
Yep.
I mean, good for anyone who wants to get into it without committing 60 to it.
Hey, nice.
It's also a good shot to test it on your PC if you don't know you can run it.
Oh,
Also me.
that's a good idea. I
Also
didn't think
me.
of that one.
Runs like crap on mine.
It probably
Yeah.
run on crap like mine.
So you have one ninja, one basic female, one street fighter, and one pro wrestler.
Yep. Hey, I got to play my character for free. So,
Mm.
or
Is
one
that
of
a
my.
Steam game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, also speaking of Dead or Alive, Scarlet, I believe on Play Asia is being released tomorrow, or pre-orders are being shipped out tomorrow.
Yep. Comes out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
So Friday, I'm gonna have to pick that up.
So if you want it, if you want to get it on PS4, you can get it's all censored. Well, it runs at 60 frames.
Wasn't there some game that got pulled from the eShop for like not being fully censored?
I read
Maybe?
an article about that like yesterday. I don't know what it was called though.
The only game I remember I've heard being pulled lately was that Judgment game, the Project Judge game, because apparently one of the voice actors admitted to doing cocaine.
It's very
and-
frowned upon in their culture.
Very frowned upon. Yeah.
It's a mahjong game that got pulled due to poor
Ah, okay.
censorship.
Okay, that's not.
Mhm.
I mean, okay. I mean, yo, it's like, yo, you. That's like, you know, I'm sure it has its puzzle games with fan service.
Oh, it's like 32-bit hentai.
I got money.
So, Albert, tell
Hey,
me
what's
again,
up?
which part of the between the PS4 and like the Switch version got censored? What is it? The boob physics?
It's not really much. It's like those boob oils. They're not there, and I think some swimsuits aren't there. That's about it.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
mm.
but I'll bet money the Fortune and the Venus are still there.
Yeah. And the fans aren't there, I don't think.
Yeah, the fans aren't there either. So, which is fine because it's like, I mean, I liked the fan for like 5 minutes, and then I like to see people's reaction, like Nate's when I told him to do it, and to see his reaction, and it's funny, and then I'm like, okay, that's done,
And then it's over.
it's over, yeah, and then like and then those weird oils I never used anyway because it's like, oh hey, buy because like first of all in game they were really expensive and they don't even last the full vacation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet comes out tomorrow. It's got Marie and Hanoka and Misaki on the cover. And hopefully they add the other girls, too.
Mm. Yeah, I would love to see Christy come back.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's see. It's got Misaki. It's got, like, Fong in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now hopefully they add, Luna and Tamaki and, purple-haired girl, whatever her name is. Not Ayane, obviously. Fiona. That's her name.
Don't know who those people are.
It's weird. It's like, I just know because, like, Luna's the one with white hair, and then Tamaki's the old one. So by that, I mean she's probably, like, 27.
Oh, I was about to say, like, if you're talking about old, New Tingle's like 1018.
Yeah, she's
So-
still 18, though.
Yeah.
1018.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
And-
all the difference.
Yep. It was like, oh, it's like she's 1,000. 18 though. Anyway. Let's see. I don't want to. I don't really want to mention this, but I feel like we have to. So at South by Southwest, Sonic the Hedgehog had a panel. Thankfully they didn't say anything about that stupid ass movie,
Thank God.
but they did reveal some stuff on that Team Sonic Racing. It has customization.
It looks pretty good. I am not gonna lie. I mean, the
This game just needs to
customizations
not
look.
come out. This is what this game needs to do. Just give it up.
Yeah, it's like
Or-
I mean, it's a kart racer.
Or just put it out for it to die.
Pretty
Hey,
much.
I like the Sonic Kart Racers. They were pretty fun as a party game.
Are you gonna pay? You're gonna pay cash for it?
Mm,
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
is it good enough to where you're gonna pay full price for it, Aaron? Even for your Shadow the Hedgehog decal?
That's what I thought.
It's not that good.
It depends. It depends. If there's other people I know that currently have a Switch right now that actually like kart racers,
Put that
then
crap on
maybe.
Steam.
So here's the thing, right? There's way too many dependencies for you to get it at this point. You're dependent on someone else liking it enough to go buy it for $60.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's just, I'm not buying it. We all know this.
Yeah, we all know you're not buying it because
No.
Just no, that's it.
Yeah.
because multiple reasons. Because
Also
Big the
because-
Cat's in it for one.
No, because in the last couple months, there's too many games that have come out that have been obviously just needed to get.
Yeah.
And Sekiro's coming out right around the corner,
Yep.
Yeah.
which...
Been seeing
I mean-
nonstop ad for those.
So
It was
here's the
great.
thing, right? And I know we're probably going to talk about that later, but I was sold already. And then someone mentioned that it might be similar to Tenchu in terms of the assassinations. Instantly was like, oh, 100% sold now.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that samurai / ninja game that I've been seeing trailers for every time I jump on YouTube?
I feel like me and Joe have been talking about this for a while now.
Yeah.
I think I've made a few mentions of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you're not gonna like Nate's not gonna sit at home or work or wherever he is and be like, so should I get Sekiro or Anthem or Sonic Racing?
Yeah. That's never happening.
But yeah, they revealed the customization trail. I mean, it's customization. It looks all right. It's a nice looking game. It's a kart racer. You can't really do much wrong with a kart racer unless you're South Park Rally.
Yeah.
But also, they announced a couple other things. One being, Team Sonic Racing Overdrive or something, which is an animated series similar to that Sonic Mania Adventures. It's not bad. It's like the episodes are only a couple minutes long, and there's no voice acting. It's just animation. It's actually kind of funny. And also they announced that I think the Sonic Boom cartoon is coming to Blu-ray and DVD.
So we can buy and then play frisbee with our dogs with it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Even though I don't think Jack is going to chase anything.
hmm
I
I mean, the designs in Sonic Boom aren't that bad. I don't mind Knuckles being a little bit beefier like he is. It's just the characterization of the some of them. Like
Yeah.
Shadow doesn't act like Shadow from like Adventure 2, and Knuckles is a complete.
I mean, which Shadow are we
Stick.
getting? Are we getting Adventure Battle 2 Shadow? Or are we getting Shadow from his own game Shadow where he's...
No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about Shadow the
motorcycle
Hedgehog.
riding,
I'm just saying.
motorcycle riding, gun
We don't talk
shooting.
about the guns and the gadgets and stuff like that.
I
That,
do find
that
it
character did
funny
not need. We
that
don't talk
every-
about that.
Every time we bring up Sonic, every time, we go and reference Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Yo,
You
it's
know
great.
why?
a great
Because it's
game.
the good one, and that's where it should have stopped.
Yeah, okay.
It's just saying, every iteration we've had of any Sonic character hasn't been improved since Adventure Battle.
Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog. It
Who Chavo the Hedgehog?
Shadow the Hedgehog. Wow, Chavo the Hedgehog. Wow. But Shadow the Hedgehog, the story wasn't that bad. It gave you a lot of backstory, and it filled in a lot of gaps about Shadow's backstory from Venture 2, so it wasn't that bad.
We didn't need that though.
We didn't need the guns and whatnot in the game.
The best thing about the Shadow the Hedgehog story was that it was a branching story. That was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Anyway.
But I don't know whoever decided on, hey, he needs a gun and stuff like that.
The same people who decided that Superman needs a mech suit, and Spider-Man needs a motorcycle, and the Hulk needs a...
Oh, yeah, so we can sell the toys. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. It's
Also,
toy marketing. I forget that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joe.
Mm?
Should, so, while we're on the topic of Sonic...
Oh, God. Oh, God.
No, Joe knows what I'm talking about. Because, I was watching that Sonic... Team Sonic Racing Overdrive anime, and it's not bad. And I took a screen cap of it, and I made an edit, which was pretty golden. And I'm very tempted to post it to the Slack so people can see it to get people's live reactions to. I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
Oh God.
You went from tempted to I'm doing it. God damn it, Aaron.
Munch.
Pasta. It's actually pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, I impressed myself.
It's not difficult.
It's in the Slack. It's in random.
God.
Oh, God. Oh. Sorry, I had a little bit of acid reflux there as soon as I saw that.
Have you ever realized that Froggy's always trying to get away from Big?
Yeah.
Because he was possessed.
No, because Big's an evil character.
Oh, where did you find this picture? Where did you find this picture, Nate, for one?
It's a screen cap from an old podcast.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you know what? I'll link this in the description for the audio
God.
listener.
Oh, God.
So they can find it. Oh, boy.
I can't even look at you right now, Nate. I just...
Ugh.
I can't even make that face again.
God.
I just Triple H'd my iced tea.
Nice.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah. Team Sonic Racing. It's a kart racer. Hopefully it's decent. It's a kart racer. Can't really go wrong with a kart racer.
Yeah.
I think I might be a little bit more intrigued or interested in it if it was like another Sonic All-Star one, so it has other characters from Sega franchises. Maybe.
You mean it just wasn't focused on Sonic?
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's like...
I don't know if we... I don't know. Maybe the time for kart racers has lost me.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, maybe. Because like really the only one I care about is Mario Kart. And even
But
like,
the newest Mario Kart seemed a little bit diluted, though.
Well, I feel like the new Mario Kart wasn't new. It was just remastered, right?
yeah, it was basically like Ultimate Mario Kart 8 because it was just Mario Kart 8, 60 frames a second. With all the
Everybody's here.
with all the DLC included.
Yeah. Just a Switch version of it. That's all.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because it was a very good game and very well received.
Unlike when what was it? Fighter Z.
I think Double Dash was actually my favorite Mario
Double Dash
Kart
was
racer.
the best. Was the
Double
best.
Dash was great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And none of those mechanics ever made it back.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, the baby park. Or whatever track that. I think it was the baby park.
You know, I do wish they do that in the next Mario Kart.
Bring back the baby park?
No. Bring back the Double Dash mechanics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wish they would because it was like it was good mechanics.
So I almost feel like it's the tag mode from DOA for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on the tag mode. I missed that in 6.
You only missed that because you got to spam the tag button over and over again and have a revolving door. of
No,
people.
I actually like
Hold
the
on.
combos you
Simmer
can pull
down,
off.
guys. Simmer down. We all can't say that we hated. We loved the tag mechanics.
I love the tag
Yeah.
mode because I liked coming up with combos with both of my characters.
Also, I do like that there was like small interactions with certain characters that made it like, hey, they know each other personally, so it's more of a combo.
Yeah, like Marie Rose and Elliot, and where Marie was like, "Hey, do you like milk?"
Mm-hmm.
literally the interaction. She's like, "Do you like milk too?"
And the special unique tag throws
Mm-hmm.
that were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the.
And you can't say anything about a revolving door tag because Nate did that when he was on my team. Nate used to do that a lot.
Oh, because you wouldn't let me play, so I had to get myself in, and then we'd have a fight trying to see.
No,
who's playing.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you can't just accuse me. So get off my ass about
But
it.
because it was your fault.
No, he decided to tag himself in sometimes. So I'm just
Because
like,
you
oh hey.
get the fuck out to let him play. And oftentimes you would die because of it. This happened in Cross Tekken too.
Yo, what if they
cross second? I can't.
What if they bring back tag battles in 6, right? But to tag yourself in, it uses the meter.
Oh.
Like that would mitigate that problem a lot.
That would.
Because that's the only way we could ever play Cross Tekken was I'd have to be paired with Aaron because I could help mediate him with use of meter.
There's also
I'm flattered that you like my ass, but could you get off of it, please?
they could
Thanks.
also just implement like a cooldown.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Just because
That would also
literally
help.
it was a hit, switch out. It was kind of like the literal game version of Sword Art Online when they do the switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we have video evidence of it.
Okay,
Do we?
that's cool.
Yeah, I watched that stream like a week ago, I think.
Whose channel is it? Al's or mine?
I think
Yours.
it's on both, but the better quality one is on yours.
Probably because of the PVR thing.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, I don't think like my internet was being good that day. Anyway, well, because that was back when we had really bad internet. I mean, we don't have great internet now, but it's better than it was. Anyway, yeah. What was it? See, the problem with Cross Tekken, even though like we all love Cross Tekken, me, Joe, Aaron, and Billy. I don't think we ever played it with you, Nate.
If it's a Tekken game, probably not.
Okay. Yeah. I think the biggest problem with that was the round was over when one person died.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So like, and certain people, Aaron.
So
But
at that
Billy
point,
as
are
well.
you sharing a life bar essentially?
Your life bar is different, but it's like still whenever somebody dies, the round is over.
Because I'm wondering if they're justifying it like, well, we give you both 200% meters, and you're going through 2 life bars, or if it's just you both are sharing this 100% meter. Like I don't know exactly the mechanics of it, but
It's like you share meter, but you have your own health bar.
I'm sorry, when I say meter, I mean health bar.
Okay.
So if you give them essentially 2 health bars in one, then it's like you went through 2 characters. Unless it's here's a full health 1 bar character between the 2 characters. That's different. That would be kind of shitty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably how it was.
It's like, because like a lot of time, like not to put him on blast, but Billy did this a lot. Like, he'd be fighting, and then he'd be about to die, and I'm like, yo, tag me in, and he wouldn't do it, and then he dies, and then he gets mad. Oh, that kind of happened to all of us. Either that or like, because like once you filled up your EX meter to all three bars, you could use all 3 bars, and you could do like a double super.
Mhm.
And I feel like we would go for that a lot, like especially me and Billy.
It did good damage, and
Yeah.
it looked cool, and it also got the other person out.
Yep.
It's like I would often wait for that and be to my detriment where I would die.
You guys would never have meter because you guys would be spending it because Joe would have to tag yourself in.
Yeah. Because in that game, in order to like force tag without using the actual tag combo button, you had to use 1 EXP bar. Or not EXP, but 1 EX bar out of the 3 you had.
Let's see. Sonic. No more Sonic. Apparently a new Octopath Traveler is in the works for the Switch. Nate?
This seems quick.
It does seem kind of quick, yeah. I was about to say the same thing.
I mean, I don't know. I unfortunately did not finish Octopath. I still have to.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it was fun. I did like the I forgot what they called it, but the where you over time you can kind of do multiple hits by burning your action bar.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think I remember that because I played the demo. I enjoyed the crap out of that demo.
Oh yeah, no, the full game was good.
You said there was like no interaction between like.
Yes, like from the part that I got to, there is minimal interactions between the characters. So I think I was looking for like a Tales game in terms of character interactions. And they had those little like scenes where you're leaving a town and you're doing someone's storyline and you happen to have one of the persons in your party, they'll say something like, "Oh, I might have done this if I was you, blah blah blah," and then it ends there, and that's it. So the only thing I can hope for is that we get some more interactions.
Yeah.
From the 8 characters, whatever it is. There is, though, if you play the game, there's 8 characters, but there's really only 4 types. You get like essentially the like the chaotic and the lawful versions of each character.
Yeah. Okay.
So like you have the dancer who can seduce, characters.
Yep.
Chaotic. And then you have I forgot what her name is, but she's the cleric. And she can use like faith to compel somebody to come and help. You're lawful. Like
Okay. I don't think I ever played that character.
Yeah, I forget what her name is, but
I played the dancer. I played the thief.
Yep. And the thief. So the thief, his special skill is obviously he can pickpocket somebody.
Yep.
There's a girl who is a merchant, and she can just go and buy an item off a character. Once again, like you said, you're I guess chaotic versus your lawful.
Yeah.
And the fighter, there is the Pokemon trainer who can just battle any person, and then the other person can talk their way out of things. So like I said, I'm wondering if they're going to keep that kind of same mechanic with just new characters, or seeing that I didn't get to the end of that game, I don't know if there's a way they can just do a continuation with the same characters. That's
what I was wondering. I was about to ask, like, do you think it's going to be like 8 new characters or just continuations of old characters?
I mean, the only thing I'm it's like I said, it's a quick turnaround if it's coming out soon.
I think there's like a mobile game in the works too, right, for Octopath?
I think they were saying they're I'm not sure they're porting Octopath to mobile.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they could. It's running on, I think, Unreal, the new Unreal, so that can be ported on everything.
Octopath Traveler 2 introducing social links.
So you just like use your Twitter?
No, I'm making a reference to the Persona games.
Oh.
I have to post this to Quacker.
Nice.
Wow. All right. Speaking of Persona 5, I got to the pyramid place that Nate was talking about.
Ah, you met one of my favorite characters, son.
You talking about the shut-in?
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that coming a mile away. I was just like, huh. Oh, she's probably... Oh, okay, so it's exactly like I thought. Okay. This is going to be cool. I'm assuming she's going to be like the Risei of the group.
No.
You know what I'm saying about not Risei by personality, talking about Risei by the ability, pretty much. Like the dungeon radar and whatnot, analyzing stuff.
I guess.
Since she's a hacker, so I'm just like, oh, she's probably going to be the analyst.
Is Risei really a hacker, though?
No, I'm talking about. But as soon as you meet Risei in Persona 4, what was her persona's name? Himiko. It had the whole radar and the analysis of like the enemies and stuff like that. So I figured, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the parallels.
I can kind of see. I can kind of see that where you're getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Then again, it has been a long time since I played 5.
Yeah.
But
I went in
that
there
is-
yesterday. I was like, hey, I'm halfway through. Oh, somebody used Mito on me. Oh, Joker's dead. I gotta start back from the beginning of the. Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna go back and play Smash now.
Like I said, I need Persona just to come off for Switch, and then
Yeah.
just I will once it, I don't care. I'll buy it, and it'll be my Persona 4 Golden.
Okay.
I'm surprised they haven't announced something like that with like the more cutscenes and stuff like that.
I don't see because of how they did Persona 5. I don't see them doing if they did a golden version of it. I don't see them doing it with extra story content.
Mm-hmm.
I just see them giving you all the DLC that was released for it.
Gotcha.
Because this
Makes
one, there
sense.
was a lot of DLC.
There was.
Yeah. And it was all like costumes and stuff, but I could see them doing a complete edition of it.
Yeah, it was like it was like a lot of costumes from like other Atlas properties. I know that like a Catherine costume and stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm surprised they didn't have like a beach or whatever like they did in Persona 4. But I
They
don't
did.
think they
I
had.
think they did. I think they did.
Oh well, I must have missed it or
There's
something.
a lot. There's a lot of DLC costumes.
Yes, there
already.
is.
It's not like DOA level, but there's a lot.
No, nothing's like DOA unless you're going at that truck simulator.
Yeah, that train simulator or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But since we're still on the aspect of like the Persona games, my favorite part, well, one of the most hilarious parts of 4 is when they were all getting drunk at the strip club or the adult bar. You know what I'm talking about, right?
You're talking about in what's his name's dungeon?
No, I'm talking about. Remember, Rise was talking about playing the King's game, and everybody was there getting drunk. Because Rise had connections to get into the.
I don't remember that, dude. Was that before or after summer vacation?
Might have been after summer vacation. Let me look it up while you guys keep talking.
Okay.
Oh well, you know what? We could talk about this since we're talking about Persona, and it was once on a PSP game. I mean, on PSVP.
Okay.
And obviously, the Vita's dead. We all know this.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm
But-
still playing it.
Oh, are you now? You know, I'm not even gonna talk about that, but the Can we talk about the other streaming news?
oh, the thing that was announced earlier today.
Yeah.
Yo, Google.
Streaming service.
Yeah.
So, on paper, I know it doesn't sound too exciting.
Here you go, Nate.
Oh, all right. But I think this would be really good testing ground
Yeah.
for what we could see in a Microsoft streaming service, vice versa.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the only thing that gets me hyped for it is maybe not for me because I can play these games no problem. But if I'm going to play on my phone or my tablet or my TV, and I can seamlessly go between them, that's a plus.
Okay.
But I also can possibly get my dream of just every game working on my mobile device, aka my Switch.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to automatically detect game controllers, map them to the game, and you can just go ahead and play.
Okay.
That's cool.
So technically, they can just say, "Hey, you run YouTube, you can run this service, no problem." Which means that's the PS4, that's the Xbox, that should be the Switch.
Should be. Oh, hopefully.
You might not be able to stream 4K 60 to the Switch.
Yeah.
But and also the whole dependent on bandwidth. The game is going to this is my thing. The game's not streaming to YouTube from your device. The game would be streaming from that server to YouTube directly. So technically, even if you're streaming at like lower quality, probably like 720, the stream going to YouTube should still be either 1080 60 or 4K 60 to YouTube. So your quality in terms of streaming should be there.
Yeah.
And that's what gets me excited about it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think like I was just like off put by it because it's like, what was it, like the teraflops or something?
Yeah. Anytime companies talk about teraflops, I start zoning out.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, the PS4 runs at like 4.6 teraflops or something. The Xbox One X runs at 6.3 teraflops. This Google thing, was it Stadia?
Yeah, it's like Stadia or something. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this one is going to run at 10 teraflops. I'm like, go ahead.
Here's the problem, right? Google's coming to the point where they've run out of names.
Yeah.
This should have been called Google Play Games. Oh, we can't use that. Google Play. Oh, we can't use that because we use it for something else. Stadia. What the fuck? Really?
It's just like when they were talking about the teraflops thing, right? It just brought me back to like back in the 90s when the Atari Jaguar came out, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like oh, the Super Nintendo runs at 16 bits. The Sega Genesis runs at 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar runs at 64 bits. It's like,
I mean,
it was still a terrible console, but
there was a video about how what was it, comparing the PS4 and the Xbox One when they first were launching, and they're like, this one does 1080p's, this one does 720p's. I don't know the difference. I get a bag of peas and I put it in a box. It doesn't do anything. I was like, oh, this is terrible, but I see where you're coming from. If you don't know what they're talking about, it doesn't matter to you.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Does it look good? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Because it's like, like, you know, when they announced the Xbox One X, when they started talking about teraflops, I'm like, I had to run to Google because I'm like, what the fuck is a teraflop?
Yeah, teraflops you'll find a lot in like when you're talking about graphics cards.
Okay.
And then obviously the big push between the standard and the pro systems.
Yeah.
Where they increased the graphic power for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the X is still the more powerful of the consoles.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
So I mean, Nvidia was doing this. This was really just who's the first person to fire. Because Nvidia had their own streaming service that was being worked on that worked really well. Here's my play, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure how they're making money off this. I mean, it's Google, so they don't need to.
Yeah.
But, like, is it a service where they're paying monthly into it? And if you're paying monthly into it, are you just getting these games as a library? Like, you just have a rotating... We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey this month. And the next month is a different game. Or is it like NVIDIA was doing, where I think it was ultimately supposed to be bundled as long as you have an NVIDIA card. You just go into the service and be fine.
Yeah, I think I remember
and
that.
you would log into your Steam account, you would log into your EA account, and play the games. It would access that you have those games and be able to play them there. Now, is this going to be a different store? Like, do I have to start buying games from Google to them?
Yeah, that's another thing that I was wondering. I'm like, is this going to be another store?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's going to be exclusive to Google Play Store. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that either.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm sure you know, you'd be pissed because you probably have a bigger Steam library.
Yeah.
So you're like, if I want to play something, I already have these games that I have access to now.
Yeah.
It would make sense for them just to open it up like that way. But like I said, they still have to make money off of this, and I feel like that's the only play. Since there's no console to sell, they're going to have to sell the service. Selling the service either means you're paying monthly for it, and if you're paying monthly for it, are you also having to buy games on top of that?
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just don't see it working out. I
It's like
like the ideas.
It's like the other day, right? Like I bought I was on the Humble store and I noticed that Uno was on sale for like $3 or something, so I bought it. And it was an Ubisoft sale. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta fucking redeem this through Uplay now. I'm like, I gotta download Uplay. I gotta log into my Uplay account. I got
Listen.
Steam open.
That's the same thing. I feel like that way about Origin. I feel that way about Uplay. Just suck it up and go to a bigger store.
Exactly. It's like what was it? The Epic Store, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had Slime Rancher for free, and I was like, oh shit. But it's the Epic Store, and I'm like, oh, it's another launcher that I'd have to download or something.
I mean, I don't mind the Epic Store, but there's like 12 games in it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
There's that.
And literally the Epic Store is on. The only reason why it's on my system is because my nephews play Fortnite occasionally.
Yeah.
And it's like, they gave me, I forgot what the game was. I already got on PS Plus for free. I'm like, I might as well get it here for free. I don't know.
It's free.
Exactly. And once again, it's another store that I have to keep track of now.
Yeah.
Steam was supposed to solve this for me when it first came out. But, whatever. I think most things still redeem on Steam or in their respective stores.
Yeah. I think like the majority of stuff through the Humble Store redeems on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless they specify otherwise.
Yeah. Like when I bought Uno or when I got Overwatch through the Humble Monthly or something. On another note, so apparently Gearbox is teasing something for March 28th, which I think is PAX East.
Mm-hmm.
And it's heavily rumored to be Borderlands 3 related.
Yep.
I'll believe when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I'm like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one of two things. It's either gonna be Borderlands 3, or it's gonna be Handsome Collection on Switch.
Wait. Who owns Rockstar? Or who's the publisher for Rockstar?
Take-Two,
Take-Two.
I think.
I think so.
Oh no, that's why that's why I was getting confused. 2K does
Yeah,
Borderlands.
2K publishes Borderlands, yeah.
Okay.
Bubble Lands.
There was some news I think last week about Sony possibly buying Take-Two. Or
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
which, if that was the case, then everyone's like, oh, there's a possibility of there being exclusive GTA on PlayStation. Which, I don't know that's going to happen because you make too much money anyways.
Yeah.
Like, it would have to be published on everything. Slime Rancher. So weird.
Oh, I heard it's a good game. Joe, you played it, right?
Yeah. It's adorable.
Alright, I'll install it. Why not?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking like I hope it's Borderlands 3, and I hope Borderlands 3 is good because pre-sequel was not that great.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all agreed it was a cash grab, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it had Claptrap, a playable Claptrap. That should have sold it for me, and it didn't.
Should have.
Should have, but did not. Anyway, yeah, it's either. I hope it's Borderlands 3, but it would not surprise me. It's like, oh hey, we're putting a Handsome Collection on the Switch. To which I'd be like, oh, okay.
See, here's the thing, right? I don't think Borderlands had a hard time running on some system. Forgot what it was. The Vita.
Okay.
Borderlands had a really hard time running on the Vita.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that the Switch is a little bit more powerful than that, but like, don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to actually optimize it for it or if it's just them bringing it over. I would like a new Borderlands, but at what cost? Are we getting new Borderlands like that's good, or are we just getting new Borderlands for the sake of new Borderlands?
Hopefully it'll be the former.
Yeah.
But guess what else is coming to the Switch? Castle Crashers.
Nice.
Buy it again.
It's like I love Castle Crashers, okay? Because I like the Behemoth makes really fun games.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I literally like when that like this Castle Crashers remastered was announced for the Switch. I was like, really? Again?
So here's the thing, right? I bought it on 360.
Yep. It was the first game I bought on the Xbox 360.
And then I think they did the remaster.
You got it for free, right?
And you got it for free, and I was like, oh, okay, so I don't have to buy it again. So
Yeah.
I guess this is their way of getting that money that they gave to me for free. You know, they gave it to me for free, so I can give it to them that way. Probably, hopefully, looking at like $20.
I'd say 15, 20.
You think so?
Hopefully. How much was it on 360?
It couldn't have been that much. That was an arcade title, so I think they're capped at like
They're
higher
capped
than
at
30.
like 30. Yeah.
And
I
don't
think
it was 30.
I think it was 15. I think I bought it for 1,200 Microsoft points.
See, okay, you know what? That's also what's confusing is it was Microsoft points at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just remember 400 points was $5, and so on and so forth.
I think I mean, knowing me, I probably would have bought it on sale. So either way, I would have gotten my money's worth of it. You know.
Yeah.
And that's a good, like Aaron said, that's a good party game too.
It's a good party game.
Yeah.
Though the remastered, I don't know why they did this. Like in the original, like say if the four of us are playing and Joe collects some gold, we all get that gold.
Mm.
In the remastered, it's like if Joe collects one piece of gold, he gets the gold. Nobody else does.
Oh, you know what? I bet you they fixed it. I bet you initially it wasn't supposed to be like that. And then they fixed it.
It was so much better that way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what?
Then it made it more of a team game and less of a competitive piece of shit.
But at the end, you had results like you were supposed to be competitive with each other.
Yeah.
So I think that was a fix and not, you know, a bug. Or it was a bug initially, not a feature.
It's like the time when we were playing Castle Crashers and like we were fighting the boss and Aaron was off on the side flirting with the princess, and then he ran in and took all the gold. I don't think he realized that it was pooled between us. I'm like, okay, but yeah, that was back in the day.
I'm surprised this story didn't end with, and then he was supposed to revive us and didn't.
Oh, I gotta get my, what was it, the mags or whatever?
Yep. Aaron, you'll never live that down. You'll never.
No,
live that down.
I know. You're gonna bring it up every so often. You're gonna bring that up, but I do have to say this: that mag did save our lives at the end.
I don't know about that one. It's funny because Ricky
Selective memory loss.
Ricky and I bring this up
memory loss
almost every time.
Yep.
Especially when we're at D&D and we're like, man, we need a revive. Oh, guess what I do have? A revive. It's all right. It's all inside stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Well, I was looking for the next topic. Yeah, now you remember Nate King's game, Persona 4? Yeah.
I gotta pull it up 1 second. I was, Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is at the buffet place.
Yes, yep. That was hilarious.
You know why it was hilarious?
Why?
Because of Sam Riegel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what made it funny.
Oh, I'm just scrolling through random here.
Yep.
Yeah, that SNL skit that you linked the other day, Nate, the earthquake. Yo, I was dying. That was great.
Yeah. The guy from work, when I shared it to him, was like, "Oh man, I wish I could name my kid that." I'm like, "Really?"
Yo, Mario Party, Todd Cobell. You know,
No, he was talking about Holden Two Dicks.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh man. And you know what? It's all like, it's like bathroom humor, but I don't know why. It was just funny as hell.
It's great. So another random note. I don't think it was posted in the Slack. I just want to mention it because it was all over Twitter, and I pray to God it's not true. Does anyone here watch Shane Dawson? I don't. I just know he's a YouTuber. Huh?
Oh, he's a YouTuber?
I'm pretty sure he's a YouTuber.
No.
Joe?
I don't know.
Okay. So apparently, there was a rumor, and I pray to God it's not true. Apparently, he fucked his cat.
You know what's funny? I looked him up, and as soon as I typed in Shane Daw, it was like cat. And now that makes sense. Now it makes a lot of sense. That is the first. Wow. Yeah. When I get to literally the N in Shane, the first one is Shane Dawson cat. type in Shane Dawson cat. I get drama, BuzzFeed, catchphrases, Katie Turner. I don't know. That's probably completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, he put out a tweet trying to like, you know, claim his innocence and stuff, and like the tweet literally started with, "I didn't fuck my cat." That's the first two lines, and I actually might censor this. I don't know when I edit this. Yeah, the first two lines in that tweet was, "I didn't fuck my cat, nor did I come on my cat." And I'm just like, I hope you're telling the truth, because College Cheese Podcast, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Things that happened.
Things that happen. Because last time I heard he was like, in the trending topics, it was because like I guess he does like conspiracy theory videos or something, and one of the conspiracy theories he put out was against Chuck E. Cheese because he said that they recycle their pizza. And I was just like, what?
Yeah, I was actually talking to Sam about that the other day.
I was like, because it's like, oh, like they take like the unused slices of pizza that people don't eat, and they just use it to make new pizza. And I'm like,
I mean, you apply heat to anything, cheese remelts. Bam.
Yeah.
They just think it's just crappy pizza.
I mean, I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese and probably.
I feel like you can get away with it. 100%. I know that it's not. I feel like you can get away with it if you have.
Yeah.
If you have like, I don't know, 6 pizzas, there's more than half of them left. You can just assemble 3 pizzas out of them.
Right, and it's like,
throw some new cheese on it, and then put it in the oven.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, as long as it like, oh hey, this pizza has like rat poison, glass shards, and screws on it. I got that from Twitter. Anyway, Joe knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, thanks, Al. That's the poster I had up when you said about the dude and his cat. I happened to look up and this made the whole thing.
You had a Shane Dawson poster?
No, just I put it up in random.
I was gonna say, was it right next to the No, I got nothing.
No, this. Anyway.
Nice. Let's see. I think I posted it in topics.
I feel like there was more news.
Let's.
Oh, I got a question for Nate.
Shoot.
You know what came out, so I'm going to ask you, have you started playing it yet?
We won't talk about it right now. Amazing, but we won't talk about it right now.
Alright.
Yep. Amazing. We just won't talk about it right now. The only chance I had to actually play it was, I think, 20 minutes of it. But I don't own it yet. That's the only. I know. Listen, times are tough, man. I gotta pace myself. Everything was coming out back to back.
Yeah, it kind of was. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
And if I could do it over again, I wouldn't have picked up Anthem. That's probably, yep. Not that it's bad. I mean, I don't want to defend Anthem again, but it literally doesn't want me to play it.
Had a rough launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in a rough phase right now.
And I mean, I don't know if they're gonna try and do anything.
They should have waited another 6 months.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe they shouldn't have hyped it. EA is 100% at fault for this. I feel like,
as they usually are.
Yeah, like they hyped the hell out of this game, I feel like they should have toned back a little bit. Just let the game kind of speak for itself. And then it comes out and it blows people away. Instead, it was like the front of the hype train. And then it came out and derailed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Because, like, everything on paper, Anthem's, like, great. It's just that, for me, it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, I can't play it. If I can't play it, then it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's logical.
Yeah. And if everything server-wise worked, this game's great.
It's like when you're playing against an opponent in like a fighting game and whatnot. You know how to beat them. It's just that your execution of the strategy doesn't work out, so you continuously keep losing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, yes, this is BioWare's first, thing into that kind of thing, but I mean, I don't know. That's not really an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think they were just looking, and I know they're going to say that they weren't. They were looking for a new Destiny, like their Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this should have been it. It just, I don't know if maybe Bungie just tests better, or maybe they should talk to Destiny. I don't know. I mean, I guess they can't really. They can't help each other out because essentially it'd be digging the other person's grave, right?
Right.
So Bungie's not going to help Anthem fix their game because the longer their game's broken, if you're looking for that kind of experience,
You play
you'll
the
go
other
Destiny. So it's unfortunate. I would like if they just fix this and I have an alternative.
I mean, the skeletal structure of a good game is kind of there. It's just they need to work on like the organs of it.
I mean, if you want to use analogies, it's like a house, right? You can. Is it like a yeah? Destiny right now for me, right? It's that house you grew up in. It's not falling apart, but it's just you've seen it your whole life.
It's
right?
rustic now.
Anthem was promised something new. Turns out the foundation's crumbling. The house looks nice, but everything that structurally holds it up
It's crumbling.
is crumbling. How do you fix that? It almost sounds like you need to tear it down and rebuild. That might be the case here. We're going to get Cataclysm as a DLC later on. And thinking like in WoW terms, when they did the graphics overhaul for WoW, right? They introduced Cataclysm as an expansion, which gave them a narrative reason to wipe everything clean and redo everything. I don't know if we'll get that from Anthem, because graphically it looks great. So obviously that's not what they're fixing. But I think they do need a 2.0 release that hopefully for me isn't a new game. It's like I said, a year 2 update for Anthem.
Yeah.
That just gets rid of gives quality of life updates. Like, hey, maybe I can select a bunch of things and then, salvage them. Or not load between screens because I'm changing one part on my mech. Yeah, that kind of stuff is inexcusable for me. Why do I have to load into the character? My equipment list, right? It should just be I get in there, and then when I load into the expedition, it loads whatever information needs to load. It's like loading a whole new game, just getting from this screen to the next screen, that you then have to go back to then go into an expedition. I'm pretty sure that now they have enough feedback they could fix that. It's just going to take a lot of feedback and then development. You could have just sat on this game for a little bit longer. I'm sure some playtester was telling you this when they were testing it out.
I know I was watching Angry Joe's review of the game, and he literally broke it down and said that there are some missions that he spent more time loading in than the mission actually took to complete.
Yeah, we've mentioned this before.
Yeah.
So part of that is when you, and I see it on my end, if I'm in a mission and someone joins in, they're counted as being there as soon as they matchmake, right? So then they load in. It loads for 2 minutes or something like that, and I'm at the end of the match. They're still loading in, and then when they get in there, I've already completed the mission without them, but they get the credit. It's just stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, Anthem. Someone was saying to me, they should have built Anthem as a single player game, and added the multiplayer after. Because if they did the single player game focus, which BioWare is good at, then they could have added in the seamless multiplayer later on, which seems like that's where the issues lie, is the multiplayer aspect of this. I mean, that's me though. I'm still salty because it won't let me play it.
I mean, that makes sense. Dare I say, it's like, I'm sure Anthem had a better launch than No Man's Sky, right?
I think for different reasons.
Okay.
Because No Man's Sky has supposedly picked up a lot. It's just improved a lot. And I think there was the universe is big, but there was no real differences.
Yeah, a lot of it was the same.
Yeah, and then I think they fixed that with a new equation. I mean, the whole game is built on math. I mean, I guess they just put an extra 1 somewhere. I don't know. But no, they fixed a lot of stuff, and I've heard good things about it. Is it enough for me to even give it a chance again with all the things that are coming out? No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think I had it for Xbox, and I don't have an Xbox anymore, so there is that.
So I saw a post earlier. Let's see. Apparently, Disney has all but completed its buyout of 21st Century Fox.
I also didn't realize they gave them Avatar, too.
I
mean, not that it matters, but I was like, oh, I was just surprised that...
Was anybody here a big fan of Avatar?
Avatar did certain things for the movie industry.
Grossed a lot of money.
It did.
Grossed a
Also
ton of
sold
money.
a lot of 3D TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And got a lot of people into blue people.
That's the weirder part. The internet loves those blue people.
Yep. Well, speaking of Disney, apparently, I don't know if anyone cares, but they dropped a new trailer for Toy Story 4.
Can I tell you that it didn't do anything for me?
It didn't. I was confused by it.
I actually thought I liked the teasers better than the full trailer.
Yeah. Because I was on Twitter, and then what was that? It's like that God Save Us All or whatever that Beach Boys song is. The one that they used in the trailer.
Okay.
They're like, yo, it's emotional torture because it'll just hit you right in the feels. And I watched that trailer, and that song was playing during that trailer, and I'm like, I don't really care. I was like, I feel absolutely nothing. I was confused by it because it's like, basically what happened was, Woody and the other toys, they're owned by this little girl, and then the little girl who's at preschool or something.
Yeah,
she makes.
I feel like this might be kindergarten.
Okay.
And that's why she makes this friend, because she probably has no friends or something like that. Something sad like that,
Yeah.
Pixar.
Yeah. So she makes this new toy out of a spork with googly eyes and I don't know. And then Woody's like, yeah, this is the new toy. And then the what's his name, Forky or something?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, this is Forky. And then Forky's like, nah, fuck you guys. He didn't actually say that, but
so essentially Forky has this I don't know what his real name is. It might be something like that. But he has that he has a purpose, and when he's done with that job, his end mission is death.
He's like, I am made for salad, sometimes chili, but then the trash.
Yes, and then he throws himself out a window.
And then Woody jumps out after him, and then he's at an antique store or something, and then he meets little Bo Peep.
From the first movie?
I think.
Is that what we're led to believe, that this is literally the Bo Peep from the first movie?
Yeah, pretty much, I think.
Okay.
And then she's like, like, we have to go back to the little girl. And then Bo Peep was like, nah. It's like, see, like, there are other kids out there. And then all of a sudden they're at like a carnival.
Yeah, and then you see the teasers that you saw with the Key and Peele characters and all that jazz.
Yep.
I don't.
And
know,
then
man.
Woody's like, it's like, do I stay here or do I go back? And then it's like, I'm like, what the? It's like,
So
okay,
you know what's funny? I'm
What?
getting like Toy Story 2 vibes, where like
Okay.
I was like, man, Toy Story 2 is not gonna be great. Saw these trailers. I forgot how old I was, but I'm like, I don't think this is gonna be any good.
Hmm.
They proved me wrong on that one. So maybe they'll prove me wrong on this one. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I hope it's good because it's Toy Story. I mean, I don't think they should have made a fourth one because I thought that the third one.
The third one was a very good ending for
Yeah.
cash grabs.
Cash grabs, man. Because like, yeah, they got no more good ideas. So like, oh, hey, we're just gonna remake. We're gonna make sequels and we're gonna remake and all this stuff.
I mean, they could say that Toy Story 3, 1, 2, and 3 were Andy's story arc. And then they moved it over to the little girl, which I don't even know her name. So it's possible that this is the new thing going forward, is
Yeah.
revolving around her. It's kind of Toy Story 2's thing,
Yeah.
if you think about it, right?
Yeah, kind of.
It kind of is. I don't know.
But yeah, I watched the trailer and then like, cause you know, like I saw a ton of tweets saying that trailer was like, it's emotional torture because it's gonna hit you in the feels. I felt nothing. I felt confusion because I was like, the story kind of the trailer just made it feel like it was like all over the place. Not as bad as the DOA 6 story all over the place, but
Is it that bad?
Yeah, that looks like Bo from the first movie.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming because of the way
Yeah.
he's talking to her,
yeah,
that it's not just another Bo Peep, it's their Bo Peep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which like I was like, wait, how did she end up there? And then I was just confused.
I don't. She got donated, didn't she?
I
I'm
think.
assuming.
I think.
So she must have got donated or sold, or I don't know. It was never Andy's toy. It was the sister's toy, wasn't it?
It was the sister's toy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Andy's. No judgment here. But
It was the 90s, though. When
it was when it's like no judgment here and now, but you're gonna get judged the crap out of back then.
Exactly.
It's like you own Little Bo Peep, you weirdo.
I know this sounds dumb.
I mean that's what we are here.
Has anyone seen Captain Marvel?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
Don't spoil anything. Did you like it? Did you not like it?
B.
You didn't like it at all.
I said I gave it a
Did
B.
you like it? Did you not like it?
Oh. I thought you were saying B, like option 2.
No, I gave it a B. It did a lot of.
Are we talking like Ant-Man? Are we talking
No, it's better than Ant-Man.
like Thor 1, Thor 2, Thor 3?
Oh, why you gotta bring up the Thor movies like that?
Hey, Thor 3 was fine.
All right, so not as bad as Thor 1 and 2, but not as entertaining as Ragnarok was
Okay.
for me.
Okay. So it's the middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
But then again, Carol has never been one of my favorite characters. So she was just like, oh, okay, she's here to potentially solve a lot of the Thanos problems. Okay, let's make a movie about her. Insert. Okay.
All right. That's all I need to know then. Here's the thing. I don't think you'll need to watch Captain Marvel to get everything out of Endgame.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
It's one of the things where I'm like, do I need this going in? Because Endgame comes out next month?
Yeah, it comes out May, I think.
No, April.
Oh, okay, yeah, next month.
I was saying May. Like a lot of stuff is coming out in May then.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel interjects a lot of the like plot holes from like the other movies and stuff like that. It ties up loose ends before you get to Endgame. So Brie Larson did a good job playing Captain Marvel. It's just that I feel like her character was more appealing when she was bouncing off of Nick Fury. As soon as they got the buddy cop dynamic, then she became a little bit more of a character for me.
So I think they said that this was going to be kind of a buddy cop type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
this literally was kind of just like, oh, if they were ever to make a Green Lantern movie, I wish they would have like Jon Stewart be like the new Green Lantern, and then have Hal Jordan kind of like teaching him, have it kind of like a buddy cop movie like this. I was just like,
fuck Hal Jordan. All right, 100%.
Put him on blast, Nate. I don't know.
I listen. Hal
hey,
Jordan.
he's not my favorite Green Lantern. Kyle Rayner is just because he's the artist.
You like Kyle Rayner because he's edgy, and he's
no.
extreme.
Kyle Rayner is not edgy. What are you talking about?
Are we...
Compared to Guy Gardner with his whole.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Guy. I'm thinking Guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
why the heck would I like?
Do you remember? And I know this is DC talk. I can't remember if it was one of the movies when they're like, "Do you want the help from the other Green Lantern?" And they're like, "What other Green Lantern?" And then they say the name like, "He doesn't exist." Both Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan both were like, "No," because no one likes that version of the Green Lantern. Yeah, I don't know.
He's the Red Hood of the Green Lantern.
I thought they talked about the new Green Lantern movie being like that.
Everybody's been saying that they wish it was a buddy cop movie where Hal Jordan was like teaching Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart teach Jon Stewart to do anything, all right?
Jon Stewart he's the Marine, so you get the very Marine structured military aspect of like the Green Lantern Corps. He's the guy that gets everybody motivated. Hal Jordan is just like
is the dumbass who only does Air Force stuff. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm also mad that he gets all the good story arcs now. Just saying. I'll leave it at that.
Well, you know, I have to go back and say it's a lot of the like golden age or the like mainstays are getting a lot of love over like the sidekicks or the people that came after. It, just because Dan DiDio hates all the sidekicks or whoever came after all the mainstay heroes. That's why Nightwing got sniped in the head.
No, and Nightwing got sniped because comic books.
No, Nightwing got sniped in the head because Dan DiDio literally said, "Oh, I do hate Nightwing. He's the stupidest Batman sidekick because he makes no sense." Same thing with Wally West. That's why Wally West is dead right now.
No, Wally is the good one.
No, Wally's literally dead. If you read Heroes in Crisis,
but I'm saying Wally's the good one.
Yeah,
the good Flash.
Yeah, he's the fastest Flash there is.
Once you just summed up everyone's thing about Flash. All he does is run. And you're like, hey, this guy runs faster.
Okay. Come on, you gotta admit, Flash is like the strongest person on the Justice League.
Listen, the only thing that proved it to me was that episode of Justice League Unlimited, when he did the around the world punch and then literally separated Lex Luthor from the Blackheart. Is that what it was?
No, it was Lex Luthor from Brainiac, wasn't it?
But he was using, I thought, Blackheart.
No, he was vibrating himself, and he like separated like Brainiac from like Lex Luthor or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Brainiac was using the Blackheart to do something with. Either way.
Yeah. And then after that, it was just like, oh god, I'm disappearing, being stuck in the Speed Force. They were teasing that.
So, yep.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see.
Flash literally can take out anybody on the Justice League.
That's interesting, Joe.
Yeah, I just found it.
What is it? Let's take a look.
See, I don't own Skyrim though, so I couldn't even take advantage of this.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm scrolling through the Slack trying to find it, like if I missed anything. As a probably final note, apparently Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting another Goku.
Yay!
You know, because why not?
Yo, Kid Goku.
From GT.
I thought we said it wasn't canon, guys. I thought GT was not canon.
It doesn't have to be canon to be involved in the game.
Yeah, GT is literally like
But then we get four
Ultimate
heads.
Universe to like 616 in Marvel now.
But then that opens the door for like, hey, let's get our red fucking vests made of fur.
Oh, you're talking about Super Saiyan 4? Yeah.
Yes.
But now that Kid Goku's here, I'm gonna be really pissed if we don't get Majin Vegeta.
Or
Oh,
Bebe
man.
Vegeta.
Or Ub.
I don't care about Bebe. I just want Majin Vegeta.
I want some Ub.
Yeah, you know what? I would actually
Or
like
Master
to have
Roshi.
seen like Majin Vegeta over another Goku.
What was that? There's some.
They can even do Janemba.
Oh,
Yeah, Skinny
Wait.
Janemba would be cool.
hold on.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that Geneva is canon, not GT canon. pretty sure.
Janemba, none of the
Nope.
movies are canon.
Nope.
None of the movies are
sir.
canon.
Sir, it is
Toriyama
not GT,
said
though.
none of the movies
It
are
is
canon.
not GT though. We also got Broly.
Yeah,
Who is
we
not
got
canon.
Broly. No,
Yeah.
he's canon. This Broly's canon though.
Oh, but this is a super movie, so super movies are canon now?
Yeah, Super is directly after.
Oh, hold on, Aaron.
What?
Even if that was the case, this Broly came out before they announced the movie. Am I wrong? So that would mean that was the Broly from the Broly movie.
No.
Okay.
This Broly from the Super movie is canon. Because it sets up stuff and
Where is the
series...
Broly from the game from?
Oh, that's from the movie.
Not the Super movie. The Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah.
Bam.
That doesn't mean anything. It's not canon to the actual DBZ continuity.
That's not what I'm arguing. I'm
Oh,
arguing that
okay.
GT was I don't want any characters from GT. Any. Because
Man, I never thought I'd hear Aaron be so passionate about broccoli.
Did that character get announced yet? Kale and
No, they didn't. Everybody's kind of just like wanting them in there,
yeah,
but since we're on the topic of DBZ, since they introduced Broly as being in the main continuity now, Toriyama could go to all the movies and start incorporating characters because they're going to continue the series anyway. So
Yeah, because everyone likes Android 13.
but that also opens the door for Super 17.
Yeah?
You know, big forehead 17.
And Metal Cooler.
Yeah.
There's so many bads in GT.
The dragons.
Yes,
The Shadow Dragons.
I was just gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I just can't, dude. I just can't.
Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
every time I think that they've hit their limit, the tournament, the latest tournament, is literally the only limit that they can go to.
How many people here seen the Super movie?
I did not.
The Broly movie?
Yeah, the Broly movie.
I have.
Oh, so I was thinking just like the way they set Broly up with the whole, oh yeah, his power is literally he's using aspects of the 8th form without going 8. And it's just like, oh, are they trying to say that he could probably go Super Saiyan 4 and actually be in continuity? Are they hinting at that?
I highly doubt it.
I honestly
could.
think 4 is not a thing. I think Super Saiyan God is the thing that we're gonna get.
Yeah, because if 4 was going to be a thing, it would have happened before God form.
Mm.
I mean, here's the thing, right?
But
When
then Broly was like on par with, Super Saiyan Broly was on par
remember,
with Goku and
we're talking about
Vegeta and
forms.
God. Oh,
So he could have been more powerful within Super Saiyan 2, just like how Gohan was more powerful in Super Saiyan 2 than everyone else in Super Saiyan 2.
Jesus.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think we just get Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And then at this point, you just get 1, 2, 3.
Why did
Super
you just
Saiyan
call
God.
that form Saiyan God and this was like Super Saiyan God? Because that's
I understand, but
yeah.
it's DBZ, and we have to shout out every attack. So why not name every form 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you didn't realize they're Super Saiyans.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you're going to get Super Saiyan Blue 1, 2, and 3 until we don't.
Super Saiyan Angel, because you know how angels are higher
Divine
tiers
Super
than
Saiyan.
higher tiers than gods. I was just like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. There's also the instinct thing.
Yeah, Ultra Instinct. That's like the penultimate form right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you even beat a form that's just like that? It's like, oh, I can react to anything. I'm the Flash.
Didn't they introduce the concept of Ultra Instinct being a defensive and offensive thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goku partially went Ultra Instinct without the silver hair, and then he all of a sudden just like, oh yeah, I mastered a form, and now I'm basically pure offense and defense at the same time.
Yeah, because it's Goku, and he has, plot.
Mm-hmm.
But
what else I was about to say? But yeah, they could start incorporating a lot of aspects of the movies and refold it into the main continuity. So, DBZ is gonna go on for a while, I think. And yeah, you're right. With Broly, he just in each of his forms, he has a higher threshold ceiling. Cap, yeah.
I mean, the way
ceiling
I think
than
I used
other
to
characters have.
the way I used to justify the whole different forms for myself, at least,
Mm-hmm.
was that if you went to a certain power level where your physical form couldn't handle it anymore, you'd move to the next form.
Yeah.
And
It all depends on what your body can handle.
Yeah.
And each person's body is different.
Yeah. And Broly's a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, everybody's getting love in DBZ. I mean, Saiyan-wise, except for Gohan.
I think he's the punchline now. I don't think you realize that. He's a school teacher. He's not the kid he used to be.
Did you see the Tournament of Power where they brought back Mystic form? He was
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He literally is anti-Goku.
Yeah.
He cares about his family to the point where he won't go off and just not even think about it and go fight.
But they already kind of set him up when he finally came back to like Ultimate Gohan or Mystic Saiyan. He was just like, oh yeah, I want to achieve a form that's alternate path and like Super Saiyan and stuff like that. And they just
Aaron, he is the Nightwing of this story. 100%.
Bye.
On that note,
Yeah, on that note, we should probably start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Because pretty sure y'all could go on all day.
unfortunately, yes.
Why you gonna put salt in the wound like that? Bringing up my boy Nightwing that got shot in the head.
College Cheese Anime Talk.
Yeah.
Spin-off
Yeah.
podcast.
Yo, be sure to follow us on the social medias, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. Yo, on another note, I meant, I was going to announce this last week, but obviously we didn't have a show. Yo, we got a Streamlabs store, but now we have a TeePublic store as well.
What?
What?
It's the same designs and everything. tpublic.com/user/waterpulse laser. Same designs, but if if you want to get a t-shirt or a tank top or a hoodie or a phone case with our stupid faces on it.
That go up to 5x.
Yep. So we're on TeePublic. # buy my shirts. I'm not telling you to buy my shirts, but buy my shirts. Twitter. We're on Twitch. All the social media links, we'll put them in the description. All that stuff. Yeah. Until next week, though, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
I'm Nate.
I'm Aaron.
And we'll see you next week with episode 106. Bye.
Bye.
Later.